Good morning, Quadcopter 101, and what I got for you today is a review of the tiny little Eachine E012. This is one of the smallest ducted fan quadcopters that I've seen available, and Eachine's come out with it. Now, you know, being a ducted fan, it's mainly intended for indoor flying. There's no wind today, so I'm outdoors, and I said, what the heck, I'm going to fly it out here. But very basic, just has a little tiny, I believe it's 150 milliampere hour battery. Doesn't say, I'll include up here what the milliampere hour on the battery is, but it easily slides in there, and that's just about it. You know, it has a little LED light on the front and tiny little motors and tiny little propellers. So, you know, just a little toy quadcopter meant mainly for kids to learn to fly, I guess. So let's go over the controls on it. It does have headless mode, which you activate by pressing this button here, and one key return, which you activate by pressing this button here, and the throttle and yaw. And if you can change to beginner, intermediate, expert by pressing this button here, you know, pressing into the throttle stick. And this is your pitch and your roll stick, and you can activate flips by pressing this button here and telling which direction to flip. So that's it. Very basic, very simple, little cheap little quadcopter. So let's plug it in and see how it performs. Now, plugging in is a little chore, and I recommend you first plug it in first before sliding in the battery. Otherwise, you can't plug it in because the battery is blocking the plug. Okay, I got it in there, I believe, and I'm putting it on the ground, turning on the quadcopter, binding it, and we should be good to go. That will be its headless mode direction. Let's take to the air first. I take that back. I guess the front is toward me now because I can see the little LED light. So that would be, let's find out the headless mode. Okay, headless mode is this direction, I'm assuming now. We're going to fly it mainly in headless mode because of it's so tiny that it's hard to maintain orientation on, but there it is there. See, pushing forward, so that's the headless mode direction. Let's try the one key return. So let's go out this way and press one key return. Here it comes back, one key return. And that's mainly based on headless mode being that direction there. I'm kind of hesitant to try a flip, but let's try a flip. Bringing it in closer. I want you to see it before I do this. Flip. Well, it loses altitudes on a flip. Let's go up higher then. It's doing flips. It loses a little bit of altitude with each flip. So, again, for kids, if you keep it in headless mode, it is easy to fly. Loads battery power. Let's go to higher rate now. Oh, did I come out of headless mode? Headless mode again. I want to go to higher rate is what I was trying to do. Fight a little bit of a breeze here. Okay, now I'm going to come out of headless mode. And we're going to fly it manually now. Oh yeah. Okay, third rate. Oh, it's a little maneuverable thing in third rate. Going upwind. So, again, this is the tiniest little ducted fan quadcopter I've seen to date. I'm not sure if others can tell me of another one of this size. But it is tiny. Smaller than this E010. But it flies well. I'm surprised, actually. I thought it wouldn't fly as well as it does. Now, I know beginners are going to have problems. So again, you know, this is one of the few cases that I would agree to use headless mode on, because it is, you know, you can't tell the front from the back on this thing. That light is the only clue you got. which is the front. You know, I'm flying strictly using its motion to determine which direction is the front, and most beginners do not have that skill, won't have that skill right away. So that this one, again, I would recommend that beginners do fly it in headless mode. One of the few cases that I recommend headless mode. Let's bring it up close here. Try to get some thumbnails. Going to beginner's rate. Oh, that was headless mode. There we go, beginner's rate. Trying to get it close for thumbnail. Flying it around. Yeah, I apologize for my voice, folks. I've been doing so many reviews, I actually got laryngitis. I think I need to take a week off here in the future from doing reviews because my voice can't handle it right now. There it is. E012. I think this thing is very inexpensive also, but it's a relatively good flyer for what it is. And a long flyer too. That 250 milliampere hour is giving it a long flight time. I'm surprised how long. Good flyer. Can you do a flip? No. Light is blinking. It has an LED green light. I can see it actually. So we got an LVC warning. We should be almost out of battery power. Let's see how long it flies before and see what it does on low battery. Will it drop? Oh man, yeah, there we go. It lands itself. So that's it. That's its flight time. So the Eachine E012, I guess this would be good for beginner flyers indoors, flying in headless mode. So hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.